What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. Hope you're having a good day. Hope your week is starting out well. There are new readings on the channel. This is the pile that I had. They were doing pretty strong sleep spells when I was doing my reading, so I just ended the reading abruptly because they were doing some strong sleep spells. Okay, so I'm gonna continue from the last reading with these cards and finish it up here. This is a general reading for every sign. This is not a personal reading. If you would like a personal reading, kindly see the description box or the beginning of the video. Alright. If something is offensive in this reading, it may not be your message. You can disregard it and only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. Thank you for supporting the channel, collective. Thank you for your views. Thank you for your likes. Jumping on the lap here, we have someone that's not questioning their person. Okay, someone that's not questioning their person. Last night, I believe this came out in the upright. I believe it came out in the upright, so somebody could have been questioning their person, but now they're not. There could be somebody who doesn't want you to question them. Why is this in reverse? Something's going on. They want you to be unconscious about something, unaware of something. Somebody, this is a past, present, and future reading. So somebody that you were dating or are dating, gonna be dating, they could not want you to be aware of something. Okay, they want you to maybe stare at the box, stare at the TV, and just look at it. You know, don't look over here. This is kind of like Four of Cups energy. Cancer could be significant. This person just wants you to look at the TV, or something is going on the TV. Why does this person want the collective to be unaware of what's going on? Tarot reader or tarot cards in reverse. Something could have something to do with tarot, and it's not funny. The collective is not laughing. Someone could be reversing readers, and it's not funny. And somebody that you're with, or that you were dating, or are dating, or going to be dating, it's like they don't want you to look at them or suspect them. Something happened with a broken limb when you weren't talking to this person, when you weren't looking at this person on the phone or communicating with them. Something happened to someone's limb and they need to serve justice. They didn't unalive anybody. Nobody is unalive, but something happened to their limb. They stopped talking to somebody in jail. Maybe there was somebody in jail they were communicating with, and they stopped talking to this person. Maybe this person in jail has something to do with the limb being broken. Somebody didn't want some sort of injection. Maybe they felt pressure to do something. And now this cucaracha is in reverse. So it looks like somebody, they were pressured to harm someone, and You may not know about it. Give me more about this, please. Okay, someone lost their home. A graduate in reverse. Okay, this person could be a victim of somebody's here. Somebody needs justice over their home. A graduate in reverse could have something to do with it. Okay, so that someone can be together with someone. So it looks like there's some kind of blackmail going on. Confirm there's blackmail going on. Okay, so somebody could play basketball. Somebody blackmailed someone so that someone can play basketball. They had to do this to someone in order to have some kind of career and relationship. But it looks like it was blackmail, and it's cucaracha, and person in jail is in reverse. Because they're making people do this. Okay, they're making people do things for their starter rise. Okay, they're making them do, this is my little evil troll card, so they made somebody be a little evil troll for their starter rise. They were doing the work, okay? So that someone can be together. There's a gay couple here, could be significant, and they want to travel somewhere, but they don't have the money. So they could have been doing some minion work, okay? Some work for the devil to their family, okay? This is somebody you talk to on the phone sometimes, whoever this is, you talk to them on the phone. You might have went shopping with them, or this person did this because they needed to go shopping or travel. You could be an artist. They could have done this to an artist. They were doing something in a mirror, but it hurt them. They got backfired. They didn't have any business doing this. This could be a male that was doing this, or a gay person in your family. Okay, now this backfired on this person. Excuse me, because last night this said that something happened to this couple. So they did something to their family for a passport, and then somebody took that shit from them because they didn't have no business betraying their family. Right, they're dead. Like I said, I'm sorry that was so quick, but this came out in a reading last night. Okay, somebody had to do that to them to get to their birthday. These groups are a dead end and a trap. So anybody who betrays their family, okay, who reverses somebody who's healthy and does something to them prematurely in their life, they're going to pay for it, because whoever conned them into doing this, okay, is going to hurt them. Because somebody obviously was naive and thought that they were going to just hurt an innocent person and get away with it. They found out. Okay, nobody is talking about something, or they don't want somebody talking about something because of a passport. I think somebody took somebody's ID as well. Okay, somebody was replaced here, and somebody could have been arguing, okay, or having some kind of dispute in the kitchen near the cabinets, and they couldn't fight back or something, and now this couple is in reverse. Something was going on, the dispute or a conversation was going on here, and somebody couldn't fight back, and now they're both in reverse. This car accident happened. Some sort of car accident occurred. All right, a home is significant. A brick home could be significant. 1881 or 9 could be significant for this part of the reading. All right, let's get out another deck here. A church could be significant. A nun could be significant. A Catholic person could be significant. I stole from you is here. Somebody could have gotten burnt by someone, like literally burnt, or something could have burned. Somebody could be irritating you. You could feel irritated by someone's energy. Somebody's burnt to ashes. Portland, or a place that starts with P, could be significant. Army. Someone could feel stuck in the army, or they felt pressure to go in the army. They were wrong. Somebody was wrong. Probation could be significant. Traveling towards you. Somebody on probation could be traveling towards someone. There's no communication between you and this person, and they could still be getting on your nerves. Somebody doesn't have a testimony for something, and they're not nervous about it. Or somebody doesn't have butterflies for someone. Broke witch could be significant. What time am I coming over? Somebody could be asking, but you don't have feelings for this person. Like somebody keeps coming around you, but you don't have feelings for them. Or they keep pursuing you and you don't have feelings for this person. They're doing memory spells on someone. An earth sign could be significant. They want somebody to forget something. The letter Y could be significant. Somebody could have hurt someone in your family and they could have been stalking you for a long time and you didn't know. And they're still stalking you because they're possessed by demons. Somebody's a copycat. Indigo in reverse could be significant. Somebody is not stealing your creations. Somebody's a copycat. Clarify, somebody's a copycat, but they're not stealing. Whiskey in reverse. Sex outside in reverse. You don't drink with this person or have intercourse with them, so they couldn't steal it from you, but they could have been copying you. But they couldn't get anything of value out of it. LaGuardia could be significant. Something could have happened at LaGuardia Airport, or these initials could be significant. Somebody caught a bus, possibly at the airport. They didn't want to have intercourse outside with somebody. They didn't get a letter or some sort of communication because of some kind of spell, a memory spell or something, or some kind of spell. A port could be significant, port, or pork. Taking hard drugs. Somebody is taking hard drugs. They're not drinking though, or you're not drinking with them. Somebody's a stranger to you, this elemental witch. Death row is back out, and the letter R could be significant. People you know are watching you online and you don't know about it. People you know are watching you online and you don't know about it in reverse. You do know about it. You do know that people you know are watching you online and they're not telling you. They could be acting like they're not watching you when you see them, but they are. An athlete could be significant. Somebody wants to have a date night. They have old money. They don't want to appeal a case. They did, but they don't want to do it anymore. Someone is surrounded, still living with him or her. A single female is telepathic. I wish you were mine in reverse. be someone not interested here in someone here, a single person. Someone is not interested in this single female. Somebody, there's a woman pursuing a woman. They're possessed by a woman that wants to pursue you, but they keep using this person because they're close to you somehow. This could be a strange weirdo that keeps coming around where you live, or keeps doing something to you at work. They keep coming in your energy somehow, and they keep sneaking around and trying to do stuff for this group of spirits that they're possessed with. They're probably possessed with more than one spirit, more than likely, if they're going this far. Okay, they're trying to surround somebody. They lied on us in reverse. Somebody's not lying. Dreadlocks, bunny in reverse. It's just lust. I want all of you forever in reverse. Somebody didn't say you passed away. OCS. Somebody didn't say you passed away. Something is not outside. I was gossiping about you, but I'm sorry. Okay, somebody was running their mouth. They're sorry, they said. Somebody's not cheap, but they're hospitalized. This could be significant. Somebody who's not cheap was hospitalized, or is, or going to be. Calling you to see what you know. Somebody's not calling you to see what you know. Someone is sexting your person, and a fight broke out again. Explore other paths. You won't text them, or they won't text you, but they're not paranoid. Even though angels are not watching over them, they can't stop thinking about someone. An air witch is in reverse. They don't want any more time to do something at a restaurant. They want to support someone. A, B, C, D, E. Wi-Fi in reverse. Somebody's Wi-Fi is off. Baggy clothes, drugs, and sex could be significant. Fraudulent marriage in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to do this, or they can't do it. Mountains in reverse. And you may not hear about it. Something's going on in the mountains. They're entertaining demons. They're living a double life, somebody. Somebody is living a double life. They're living in the mountains. Or they were. There's no Wi-Fi somewhere. Maybe in the mountains. Someone is entertaining demons. They could have left, or they were doing this themselves, but they didn't want to do something outside anymore. I wonder if you're with someone else. This power couple is in reverse. Newcastle, or a place that starts with N or C. Or somebody could have a new place to live. They can call it their castle. This could be significant. A probation violation is significant. Don't tell them your business in reverse. Somebody did, or they want to. They're lying about their health, though. A younger man or woman, 1111. Something is not close up or abundant. They're not addicted to your love. They tried and failed. This hotel incident, they're trying to reverse it. Something they did to a psychic. They can't burn the evidence. They're telling the truth, and they're crazy over guilt. Taurus, lied using your info in reverse. They couldn't do it. They may have tried or didn't want to. Queens could be significant. An eclectic witch in Queens could be significant, or a place that starts with Q. They could not rob you. Gray hair in reverse. Losing home. Soda in reverse. Cyber crimes in reverse. These are things that people could not accomplish, so they're having loss. They shouldn't have been doing these things. Somebody hired a photographer. They're short. Somebody's not an actor, or an actor is in reverse. Chinese food in reverse. They told people you're not available. A rapper. Karen. A job that starts with R, or a name that starts with K could be significant, first, middle, or last name. Nothing is stopping someone from calling you or contacting you. Leadership in reverse. This person is not a leader. They're not making money at work. You challenge their thinking and they like it. They're not possessed, but they're thinking about last night. This group practitioner Comin is in reverse. Somebody with curly hair is in reverse. A department store could be closing down. You're being celebrated. Down south could be significant. Some kind of land or property. Somebody's clothes are not baggy anymore. Someone is on your level. They changed their clothes, their style. I live across the street in reverse. Somebody doesn't live across the street. This media personality is in reverse now. They were going to the strip club after work, someone. They don't wear wigs and weaves anymore. Or this person that does wear wigs and weaves is in reverse. They might have been trying to do something to you. All right, let's see what is going on here. Something definitely has something to do with a home. Something has something to do with a home. Karen, not making money at work, actor in reverse. It's just lust on the other side. So somebody could have been gossiping about you and you're sorry. They were lusting. They could have been possessed or had some sort of attachment that's not good. That was influencing them. A name that starts with K, first, middle, or last name could be significant. It doesn't have to be. Somebody can't find an acting position or something. They're not making money. A water fountain could be significant. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on. Somebody wanted to meet up here. Somebody wanted to meet up here. But it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything serious. Okay? Right, the devil is involved here. This K person, first, middle, last name, is the devil here. They could have met up with a child or an adult. With the Six of Cups, you have Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Earth placements. Somebody lost money or opportunity doing this. This was considered corrupt, what somebody did with a spiritual whore. They're not making money though, they're suffering. This romance is not doing anything for them because they cannot sacrifice someone doing it. So, that's what happened, I guess. You have a Libra, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, an earth sign could be significant. Okay, someone is guilty and being punished. You have Libra again. Somebody is guilty and being punished for whatever happened during this meetup. Who's some more on this? What do we need to know about this? Could have been a group of girls or something, a group of young girls. Somebody could have given someone a gift or a ring or something like that. This is possible, a piece of jewelry or something. There could have been other adults, like I said, wow. Like I said, some kind of celebration or something. Someone gave somebody something. But it wasn't legal what happened here. Okay, with the Three of Cups, somebody celebrated something, but it involved suffering. It involved some sort of suffering behind it. So somebody, and then a fight started, some kind of conflict started here. And it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Okay, somebody needs to tell the truth here. Aquarius, fire sign, Taurus, Pisces needs to tell the truth about something. They need to share something. They need to rethink their approach about something. They're restless. Okay, this could be a passed on spirit. Okay, this person could be passed on in Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces placement. Okay, actor in reverse. Maybe somebody who acted before could be in reverse. They're stalking Capricorn, Aries, or they're stalking someone who has savings in a home. They could be stalking this energy. They can't sacrifice it. Okay, they're really obsessed with Capricorn and Pisces and Scorpio here, who's having a rebirth again. Okay, somebody's having a rebirth again or has multiples of them because they keep getting attacked by these groups. Again, this Virgo Libra is very interested in doing these kind of meetings with someone else, but someone is not interested because they're not their cup of tea. It's like somebody is trying to make someone do something that's not for them. Okay, they're making very bad decisions. Somebody with Libra placements and Aries placements and Cancer placements. They're not able to progress, and they're under some kind of mind control. And they're making very bad decisions. Whoever is controlling this person's mind, whether it be a spirit or some sort of device, they can't make a good decision. They could be trying to attack someone outside or something. A man could be trying to do something to another man, and they're confused. They're confused about it. They try to cause some sort of chaos. Something could be significant about a hotel, or a facility, a place, what is this, an OBGYN, somebody who cares for prenatal women, could be significant. Okay, we have the Star card. Somebody cannot heal. Somebody could have did something to a baby doctor or a doctor who takes care of a gynecologist. Somebody could have did something to this person and now they're going to jail. Because, and they're having a painful ending, or they did, or they're going to. Because God is like, what are you doing? Okay, this King of Wands in reverse is constantly trying to get next to this Hierophant energy with sex and prostitution. And now their hoes, okay, whatever you want to call them, are in reverse because they won't leave this Cancer, Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Capricorn energy the hell alone. They won't leave them alone. Now that this person is gone, okay, a lot of pain. Whatever this person endured was very painful. Somebody could have had a baby or something as well. But they're unfortunately, whatever they were doing, God saw it to be ended. Yeah, they had a tower. So that's that, okay? Because somebody is just out of control for this Scorpio, Sag, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Aries group. They seem to have some sort of control over this person, and they had a painful ending. They were stuck financially, and I guess they thought it was okay to harm an innocent person, or maybe multiple of them, or a child, or maybe somebody could have tricked someone into having their baby or something, or into like fathering their baby or something about illegitimacy of a baby or a baby mama or baby father or something like this could have happened. And they're trying to drag a group in here. And maybe, again, give me more about the Six of Cups, this meeting. Okay, the cops are involved. Okay, the cops are involved. The cops suddenly are here. Okay, they're here now. and they're showing up, okay? Because somebody was plotting, this Taurus Gemini was plotting on an Aries, Cancer energy, male or female. They were plotting and abusing some sort of power they had. What kind of power did they have? This is a Robata. So not very much power, but the power that they had, they were abusing it. Okay? They weren't getting any work of some sort. This could also be a crooked cop or a dirty cop. That's a Robata, and they're not getting work, so they could be doing this as like some kind of hustle. And they kept doing something over and over again to cause grief and loss. Maybe this is my funeral card, so people could have been losing their life because of this individual. Fire Virgo could be significant. Okay, somebody's not an investigator. Like they don't soul search, they don't go within, they're not who they say they are or pretend to be. They're very interested in somebody's plans and their ancestors because they want somebody's inheritance and what's to come for them. They could be involved with witchcraft or a coven. The letter W could be significant, a university could be significant. The truth is coming out here, the authorities can see it. Any fear that somebody had is being released. This zombie here, this Virgo Libra is a zombie. Okay, they're kind of, they don't stop doing something. They just continue to keep pursuing the authorities for sex. That's what I'm picking up here. They're stalking and they're being cold and bitchy for sex. Okay, so it's but did they get energy out of it? This is some kind of succubus, incubus energy because they're weak. Okay, they're struggling with something, and it could have something to do with this Leo Virgo. This Leo Virgo Aquarius could have some kind of interaction they had could have made this person sick, and now they're crying out for help. Okay, they did something to a child or a very happy, vibrant person. They kept coming back and doing it for whatever this child, what was to come for this child. Again, energy and unfortunately inappropriate behavior. Okay, that's somebody again is something's going on with the teeth. A gynecologist, a dentist, somebody who works on somebody's teeth could be significant. This Pisces Aries again is lying about something to do with a dentist or somebody's teeth. They're not telling the truth about it, and it's backfiring on them. They're panicking and scared. They're doing something to a Queen of Pentacles that's recovering. This could be a Taurus, Capricorn, fire sign. They're doing something to this person that is or was recovering. And their new feelings. This Aquarius keeps coming back for it. And they keep blocking them. Because they want to be with someone. They're fated to be with someone. And this Virgo Aquarius or this Pisces Aries. There's a whole bunch of feminines that are like stalking relationships, like a psychopath. A Capricorn in reverse is doing. A Capricorn in reverse could be doing it, and a Cancer as well. A Leo could be doing it, okay, as well. I think these are people who were abused, and they have spirits and demons on them, and they just can't seem to free themselves, and they continue with the Ten of Wands. This is somebody who does this a lot. Like they're about to be a dead spirit. They're about to be a dead spirit, right? Because they keep stalking. So that's where the fate is going. After Ten of Wands in reverse, that's it. Okay, because the spell work and the stalking, the monitoring, the spiritual monitoring, the spiritual grape sodomy, all of this is what somebody's doing, and they're going to come back and say sorry. Okay, and act like they're excited about something. This bitch is a whoever this is here, this Cancer Leo keeps coming back like they had a rebirth, but they're still doing the same garbage with the Magician in the back in reverse. So this person is this Cancer Leo placement is a false person. They're doing something with this Aquarius, and they're trying to bother someone's ancestors who are peaceful, and maybe they're descendant. Okay, we have water placements here, fire in the upright, Capricorn in the upright, air fire in the upright. Again, something is already written in the stars. And this Capricorn, Aquarius, air, fire in reverse, and Taurus in reverse, keep doing with the spell work, keep plotting and keep trying to steal, keep trying to dominate and control, angelic, good energy, temperance, balance, energy, somebody who can look at their life and reflect and learn and have good moments, okay? They could be doing it to mothers and their children, fathers and their children with the emperor coming out as well. Okay, the parents could be working with the authorities. Um, hmm. One card out of here. Somebody's not cheap. They're not eating Chinese food anymore. Bunny in reverse, or a name that starts with B, or an animal that starts with B could be in reverse. Something gonna happen. Somebody was sexting your person because they're not being cheap about something, or they got them to not be cheap about something. This Scorpio Sag. Okay, this impulsive, angry, King of Wands, frustrated, Grapist energy. Again, two of these numbskulls here. Fire, water in reverse. Taurus, Gemini in reverse. Okay. Sexting the robata. They don't want someone to be cheap with something, but ancestors are saying you should be frugal, because this is a group that is, wow, this group is terrible. This is a scraggly group here that's bothering somebody with water placements and fire placements. You could be a Virgo, Libra, and be going through this as well. Like, again, they're struggling and they're expanding their struggle. Like, they're trying to expand their struggle to people who have a wish fulfillment, who are very imaginative, who can telepathically communicate, who have gifts, who have ancestors. They're trying to expand their struggle onto this group. Okay, for someone's children and their fate. Somebody thinks this is okay to do. It's like this person wants to keep doing something bad and just say, I'm sorry that I did that. Can you take me back, or can you forgive me so that I can betray you again? That's what somebody keeps saying here. And they're plotting, you know. King of Swords is plotting. They're sitting down and they're actually putting together something that can destroy someone. This is attempted something going on here. Or they want to make this energy a robata, right? They want to sacrifice them and then replace them. That's what they want to do to this energy. And that's why they do that to them, so that they want to do it to other people. It's like they leave these groups in a situation where they have to do something like that. They feel like they have to, they do. They make that conscious choice to do it. But it's just lust, something here. An ex-employee could be significant. Somebody's looking for another soulmate or twin. When this card comes out, it's usually someone who's looking to take advantage of this group. Okay, somebody did not survive a crash. It was very messy, whatever it was. Some kind of liquid could have gotten, and something happened. They didn't survive. Something about a liquid. Someone is having a decrease in spiritual ranking, an ex-employee. They're looking for another soulmate or twin, but it's not here because what they're doing is wrong. A reader is copying your style of words. Desperate for money and sex. This person is in reverse. They were intimidated by your confidence. You weren't communicating with this group. You're not communicating with them, and they think something is all your fault. You survived something. They were saying the collective is not going to survive, but you did. A delivery person. Something didn't happen yesterday with an allergy. They were trying to make something happen with an allergy. It didn't work. A wedding could be significant. Somebody could want to do this for a wedding. Somebody is, I'm picking up somebody is in the business of selling destinies. So let's say, for example, somebody's saying they want to get married, right? This person is saying, oh, they want to get married, and they're banking on you going, yeah, me too. Oh, I love you. I want to get married. Yeah. Let's start planning everything. Yeah. Let's do this. And all along, they're selling that shit to somebody else because they don't really want to get married. They want to sell it, that dream that somebody else wants. They're using your energy to try to manifest it. And then they're gonna have somebody come along and take it and say, I don't know how that happened. I don't know. But they knew all along because they have some kind of deal with this person. Somebody's in jail right now. You can trust me. You cannot trust this person. Divorced. A deaf person. Somebody who cannot hear or listen. Explore other paths. Somebody's in jail right now. They're paranoid. Somebody's not having sex with anyone right now. 500K. Breaking curses. Karen, a water sign in reverse, a broke witch, trying to possess you and your family. Do you think about me too? Keeping secrets from you. Somebody is not keeping secrets from you anymore. Okay, about a pet sacrifice. I want all of you forever. Somebody does not want all of someone forever. They're not on your level. Karmic is stalking your family. Goldsmith in reverse, or a name that starts with G in reverse. This could be a water sign as well. A younger man or woman they want. People you know are watching you online and you don't know about it. Okay, it's in the up right now. So there's still people that you may not know about. They're mad because you don't want them back. Mountains in reverse. An alcoholic, P in reverse. Appearance. Somebody is alcoholic wants your appearance. Your first house, which is you. They want your first impression. They want to steal this because they're a psychopath. They're not telepathic. 2 is not better than 1 for them. Only willing to have a 3D connection in reverse. They don't want a 3D connection. They want some kind of dream garbage. Having sex in a dream state in reverse. Okay, somebody is a criminal and does this. They want to have sex in a dream state. But somebody's not doing it. It's in reverse. And extortion, blackmail is significant. Somebody could be, extortion is normally meaning somebody is forcing, stealing money and forcing you to give it to them in some kind of way. Like it's some kind of force against your will to take your money from you through some sort of manipulation. A young adult is in reverse because of this. You look nice. Attacking your channel and social media page. So somebody is, I feel like somebody is playing both sides here. Someone is not sexting your person. They could be saying this young adult, or you look nice, is not sexting your person. They could have been. They could be lying. A South American person could be in reverse. Somebody from South America could be in reverse, or somebody who lives there. They're not short. Or they are. Middle East. Somebody is short. Okay, somebody could be from the Middle East or South America. They could be lying about where they're from. Someone is a cop. Neighbors are criminals. Somebody is saying that they didn't say that you passed away, but they probably did. Okay, something is going on with this death row business. Somebody could have really committed, their fair amount of crime. Are butterflies in reverse. Curly hair. teaches you about your life, your early experiences here. Again, somebody's family, home, and past is in reverse because they stole from somebody else and they're taking drugs. This athlete is in reverse. They did something to an athlete. They're not being celebrated for it. 28 or 82. Libra or Capricorn could be significant. Something is going on in a basement. They're hiding in a basement. They need to move on. Something is in the evening, going on in the evening. Get the F out now. Somebody's doing cyber crimes or some other type of crime. I wonder if you're with someone else. You don't care if this person is with somebody else, like whoever this is. You're not interested in them. Somebody lost their job. I still think they love me. I'll be contacting you very soon. Somebody didn't get 1,000 or 5,000 to do something to someone. You said no. A pimp. You're dating other people, somebody. A karmic is in reverse. Even though you challenge their thinking, somebody's going to change, but they're possessed by a serpent. They're not foaming at the mouth. Something could be getting better. They didn't sacrifice someone's pet. Keeping you away from your family, they're not doing this. Light hair could be significant. Wi-Fi. Somebody was wrong about the Wi-Fi. He's still living with the karmic. 45, 54. Virgo could be significant. A bartender. Queens. Somebody said that you were available for death punishment. Oh my goodness, somebody is crazy. Somebody is crazy. Somebody's a nut job collective. Somebody is just, they're right. They robbed you. They did something terrible. They could have hurt your family or you, and they want to take you out. It's like, this person is crazy. An ascendant sign could be significant. Somebody needs more time to find out someone's ascendant sign because they're stalking people. Again, they're never going to find out. Get a life. Somebody doesn't wear baggy clothes. Somebody's being celebrated because they're not taking hard drugs anymore. That's very good. Congratulations. R is in the basement maybe, or with someone else. They need to get out. They don't want to move on though. ENT could be significant. Ear, nose, and throat could be significant. A doctor could be significant. This field of medicine could be significant. Something could be going on with somebody's ear, nose, or throat. A porch or a balcony could be significant. Pisces could be significant. A first kiss could be significant. Okay. Somebody is having sex in a dream state. They will not survive something. Baggy clothes could be significant. The letter P. 2 are better than 1. Somebody is very comfortable doing this because they want to they have some kind of motive in the dream state. Somebody who wear glasses. A mermaid could be significant. Mermaid energy could be significant. Merman, a mermaid. Water spirits. Okay, like I said, balcony. Unbelievable. Somebody's doing something on the balcony or the porch. Something with their flowers. Birds, outdoor animals on the porch. Something is significant here. Maybe an older person. Warm socks in reverse. Somebody's not warm inside. They don't have a safe place. They just want to kiss somebody. This person wants to pass a disease to someone. You need to be careful with doing anything like this in the spiritual realm, let alone the physical realm. I'm picking up somebody who wants to pass something to someone with a kiss Okay, you see somebody wants to put something on someone or in someone with the arrow here. Somebody keeps watching someone here. What does it say on her arm? It says just. It says just love. Okay. Virgo could be significant. Capricorn could be significant. These placements. A cat could be significant. A cat cannot like this person that's stalking. But somebody wants to. This could be a young person that's possibly been through some sort of abuse and they are lusting after two people that are older than them. Again, this person is in reverse. This is my possessed person card. This person has a lot of attachment and they're in reverse now. Okay. They don't have a warm place to stay in, like a body. I'm picking up a spirit that wants to stay in a warm body, but they don't have that. They could be doing something to your socks, but they can't get anything done through your socks. It's not working. Okay, somebody is grateful. They're saying you're welcome. Somebody could be thanking you for something. Someone could be thanking you for something. Gemini. Aries could be significant. Somebody is smelling something again. The smelling and the balcony. Somebody wants you to smell something. They're putting spirits on something, so just be aware. Libra, Capricorn could be significant. This could have happened to that person and they're trying to do, like, sometimes, well, a lot of times, these spirits, they pass away from something. And what they do is they come back and do the same thing to other people. Like, I think Lilith or Jezebel, one of these spirits, they fell out the window and they come back and try to do it over and over again to other people because they're binding to them. Like when you bind or do something with these spirits, you can actually be living their destiny or living their fate that happened to them. That's why you should not do anything like this. So that's what could be happening here. Somebody just wants time for themselves. They're going to do something later. Leo could be significant, or they need to. This evil genius is in reverse. There's a couple of people who are getting on the collective nerves in reverse here. This evil person that didn't really love the collective. Aries placements could be significant. They could be laughing. They could be doing something with dogs. Okay, again, thank you and you're welcome. Something is going on. You have Taurus and Gemini. Somebody could be saying thank you. You could be saying you're welcome to this person. There's something somebody did. Somebody's grateful for what somebody did, and they're saying thank you. What does this mean? I'm a little suspicious, that's all. They're doing something on the balcony. Running kids, good dream. Cancer, Aquarius could be significant. Something about a dream somebody had. They had a good dream and they're thanking you about it. But then there's these children running from this Aries energy. I'm picking up these kids are in the spirit. I'm picking up something happened to maybe young people, okay? And it has something to do with flowers and outdoors and smelling something in a spirit. And now this person is in reverse. They had too many personalities or energies or spirits on them, and they were really evil. And like I'm seeing these children in a spirit, but they're happy, like they're free, because they were victims of this person. And somebody's saying thank you, and someone's saying you're welcome. So you got this thank you message, or you're going to, and someone is sleeping better now, and they can take time for themselves. Again, more flowers, and it says the smell after the rain in reverse. Somebody is not going to smell things anymore. Like they have some kind of, or they can't smell. They lost their sense of smell or something after smelling something. A boat could be significant, like a small boat on the water could be significant. But this is, um, somebody doesn't want to do this anymore. Somebody was trying to get a 2-for-1, some kind of deal here. Again, Gemini could be significant. But they said, I'm not going to smell stuff anymore. It's like somebody was using the same smell technique to hurt people or something, with witchcraft or something like that. And someone around you could have something to do with it. All right, what else is going on? Somebody could be like a, what is that, like a bebop or something, like a rapper. They could make those kind of sounds with their mouth or something. The sound I just made, that was really weird. I normally don't do that, but somebody could do that. Could be significant for the reading. Or make sounds with their mouth or something. Like I never do stuff like that. So there's somebody who makes sounds with their mouth and maybe music or something. A barber shop could be significant. Somebody could be getting a haircut. Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody might need to cut their hair. They want to cut their hair. A water sign, a young water sign. Somebody could be bothering this person, or they could be bothering someone unwantedly with some sort of messaging or contact. Like this person doesn't want to have some sort of astral projecting experience anymore. They don't want to have some kind of spiritual experience anymore. They don't want to do it. They might want to cut their hair or something. But this could be influence of a spirit that wants to sacrifice their hair. They could have been kissing somebody and moving too fast or something. This could be a child. They could have been having intercourse in a dream state, but they don't want to do this anymore, like this spiritual stuff. Or they shouldn't do it, one or the other. A Taurus in reverse could be significant. Okay, and you have Aquarius. Again, this looks like a young person. Somebody could want to sacrifice somebody's faith in the beginning by having intercourse with them. And they could be taking orders from a Gemini, a Taurus Gemini in reverse. That's in jail. They could be taking orders from a Cancer Leo in reverse or an X. MS stat could mean something. MS stat could mean something to someone. Sounds like a hospital term or something. Or stats. Status or something. X status or something. King of Wands in reverse. There's some Cancer Leo that is, again, I think they're doing something to a child here. And they're in a Five of Pentacles now. They're stalking still, though. They're still stalking. With the Page of Swords in reverse. They're nosy. They're too curious and too talkative about something. They're a dead spirit now. So this is a spirit. Ten of Wands in reverse. They had to leave home, or they don't want to leave a place. This spirit wants to keep dwelling in a place. And it could be around where you live. They want to keep coming back with the Ten of Wands in reverse here. They don't want to leave this place. They're gone, but they don't want to leave. They want to keep coming back and return. It's a spirit that keeps returning. They have nowhere to. It's like they're coming back to this physical place to dwell. They could be using other bodies. They could be in the spirit themselves, but they just keep returning back because they're obsessed with trying to trap you. They want to do something in the mirror to the collective. They want to do something in the mirror. Okay, so I'm very careful with mirrors, especially going through this shit here. These people are crazy. Okay, the Magician. They want Gemini in the upright energy. This Leo is stalking Gemini, Aquarius energies, and they're doing this for somebody else here. Okay, like I said, these spirits don't want to serve judgment, so they just go around and try to accomplish people. Okay, they've been doing something a lot here. This fire sign, this Cancer fire sign has been doing something a lot. They're unhappy. They're a whore. They've lost their wisdom. They've sold their wisdom along with their soul. And they're stalking this Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, maybe a Cancer energy as well. They're stalking Virgo energy. None of this energy communicates with them. They're stalking families that don't communicate with them. They're just stalking, okay, Capricorn, their savings, their money. They could have taken someone's money in the spirit. This is possible. This is all hustling here. They want to expand. They want to go somewhere, but they don't have the protection, the spiritual protection to do it. They're scared. They want somebody's ace of wands, somebody's peace, somebody's passion, something they're driven to do, something they're going to succeed with. They want to take that. Okay, this King of Swords in reverse is plotting again. We have this Taurus, Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius in reverse, plotting on this energy. Okay, but they're losing control here because of this Cancer, Gemini energy. They're losing control. They cannot control somebody, and they're losing hold of their fate, even though they're still in reverse, and they're making bad decisions. They're thinking about being home, but they might have a painful ending. It's like somebody has a home, but they keep making bad decisions. They have a community, but they keep making bad decisions. And it's like this person's going to end up in a 10 of Swords if they don't, or Robata, if they don't stop doing something. Like, they're going to keep getting sacrificed. Yeah, they're losing money because of a Taurus in their life. Again, something is finished and complete. Somebody's having success and harmony at home, or they're going to with their family, and it's like this group just keeps trying to stop it. That's all. It's like they're just here to do that. This group is just here. It's like the devil rewards them, or they get some kind of sick, twisted reward somehow for just attacking the collective, for just watching us, stalking us, taking our family, destroying our families. They want to do this to a baby. Maybe somebody wants to travel somewhere and have a baby. They want to keep following with the Eight of Cups. They're disappointed because somebody's moving on. This group here, they're unhappy. This is not funny anymore to them. If it was, it's not funny anymore. And the Sag is they can't sacrifice anyone. All right, they want to target this Capricorn, Libra energy. They want to target Taurus, Earth energy, but they're confused. They're having some kind of mental problems. This Sagittarius, Taurus, Pisces, air sign is having mental problems. They're confused and they cannot take care of themselves. Something is wrong with them because they did too much. Like, this is really backfiring on them. They hurt a lot of young earth signs. Okay, like I said, backfiring with the Eight of Wands, and it's coming quickly too. They're panicking because things are slowing down, but the panic is not slowing down. But other things that they want to happen are because their time is up here. Okay, somebody moves forward with the Six of Cups in reverse. They don't have any more memories, or this person cannot have any more memories. This air sign in reverse, or air fire in reverse, Taurus, Pisces in reverse, they could be losing their memory because they keep coming back and doing something with this Aquarius. They're struggling now, you know. Now they want to say, I'm sorry, but it's resentment. They're guilty. Yeah, that's why. Justice in reverse, Emperor in reverse. They're guilty for raping and being aggressive and terrible. Okay, again, this Leo Virgo was trying to slide in and lie. Okay, they're doing something with this Queen of Pentacles, and the truth is coming out. But this one here is constantly trying to seek out these independent energies that can move forward and trying to bind to them. But there's something they did with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse they need to tell the truth about. Okay, they're doing something here with this Virgo too. They're causing endings for somebody. For people who have plans and want to leave home, this person looks a little scared, but they're going to go. Ancestors are getting in reverse with whoever is doing this to the collective. Confirmation, there's a lot of ancestral protection, maybe on both sides of the family, and people are being put to rest and under arrest here. Somebody could be hiding, trying to hide down somewhere, like a basement or down in something with a nest here. They could feel safe down in something. They're avoiding the cops for some kind of authority. Confirmation with the Chariot coming right out. Okay, they're doing something to a family. They're under judgment. They could be astral projecting or doing something with spirits that they're under judgment for. And again, this fake ass Queen of Swords keeps coming out in the upright. There's just some energies that refuse to admit that they're bad, refuse to admit that they commit crime, and they keep trying. They're so scared when they start to get exposed, they get so scared that they start trying to latch onto this group, and it doesn't work. Okay, our star is rising, and there's nothing they can do about it. They're crying out for help now. It's like this energy just whenever you're doing something good, they just want to keep coming around with their tears and their bullshit. Okay, it's over. You're walking into your stuff. You release the devil. What you have is yours. And this person is keeps apologizing, but it's because they don't want you to be with someone that you love. This person is crazy. This Queen of Wands energy, Pisces, Aries, okay, and this Scorpio, Sag. This Hermit is fake too. They're all connected, but this is something about this Virgo air energy that just refuses to admit that they're doing shit with this group. They don't want to do it. They're in a state of apathy. 4 of Cups. They refuse to look at what they're doing. Somebody is saying, look at what you did. Look, they're handing them something. Look at what you did. Look at what you did. And they're like, no, I don't want to look at what I did. I don't want to look at it. Yeah, patient. This is a Robata in reverse. Even though they're in reverse, they're in the spirit, they still don't want to experience judgment. They just want to go the rest of their life or afterlife in denial. They want to do this over and over again. One more card and I'm going to close this reading. Somebody is struggling with having intercourse in a dream state. The letter P could be significant. Somebody is greedy. Okay. They want to. They just want more and more. Again, this person could be in jail. 8 of Swords and 8 of Cups. This person could be in jail, very disappointed and trying to escape something. The ancestors are arresting them. They're getting arrested in the spiritual realm. In this mirror, for this mirror stuff they're doing in the mirror, they're under arrest for it. That's your reading.